Okay, welcome to Alistair Davies Golf. What I'm going to talk to you about today is the driver. I mean, particularly the most common faults I see with the driver when teaching amateur golfers. With amateur golfers, they tend to have what we call a negative angle of attack, which is when they hit down on the golf ball. And again, they're not doing this intentionally, but we tend to see, especially when we look at the Trackman numbers, that they hit down on the ball between sort of 4 and 8 degrees, which is quite a lot. Now, what this will cause is the ball to come off very low with a solid hit and a lot of sort of backspin and sort of deflection on the face as well. So what I'd like to try and promote with amateur golfers is a more shallow angle of attack with the driver. Obviously with the irons we want it to be steep down on the golf ball, about 4 degrees, but with a driver to hit a long way at the speeds they sort of produce, I'd like to see the angle of attack go up on the ball 1 or 2 degrees, that's all. Put this into context, tour average would be 1 degree down on average, but their swing speeds would be about 110 mile an hour to 120 mile an hour. And obviously the amateur golf we would see would be anything between 80 and 105 mile an hour in general, 105 being a very good player. So, 2 ways I want you to try and encourage this angle of attack. One is by taking your setup correctly and having the weight 55% on the right foot and the ball position opposite left heel. Nice wide stance, slightly wider than shoulder width. But I'd want to see a practice swing that would look a little bit like this, where we'd hit up and over the golf ball, just to get the feeling of shallowing out that angle of attack. And the second drill I want you to do, which is a bit more effective, which is an actual hitting drill, which would be called what I call a start back drill, which will be to take your club, go back to the end of the mat if you're on the driving range, have everything appear slightly closed because that's where you would be if you were turning anyway, and then from there we're going to try and make a swing where we just sort of swing back and then hit up on the golf ball and feel that kind of shallow angle of attack. Now this drill will dramatically shallow your angle of attack. Just make sure you know what your angle of attack is in the first place, because we wouldn't want you becoming too shallow. Good luck.